G'day, Light Seeker. The angels have chucked me your way with a message that could turn things right around. There's something you gotta know. Something might be happening right now, without ye even knowing. What's hidden could be ripping into your life, your feelings, and even the path you thought you were on with that person playing on your mind. Ever felt something was off, even when nothing screamed obvious? Like there's an invisible force stopping things going the way they should? Like, no matter how much love there is, some unseen barriers holding that person back, keeping them away from you? The angels reckon there's a strong, true feeling coming from this person. But at the same time, there's something, or someone trying to stop that love from blossoming. What I'm about to tell you could be the key to understanding this whole shebang, and finally taking charge of your own story. Time's ticking away, mate. This person's got deep feelings for you, but there are outside influences trying to keep you apart. If you don't get onto it pronto, that connection could be gone for good. But there's something you can do. There's a move you can make to change the course of this story and clear the way for the truth to come out, so that person can finally break free from whatever's holding them back. In a tick, you'll get some guidance from the angels. But first, you gotta get your heart ready for this reveal. Ready to find out what's really going on? Before we go any further, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It helps us keep bringing the good stuff your way. Now back to the message. G'day, Light Seeker. The angels are telling me there's more to this story than you think. What's happening ain't just about feelings, fate, or even choices. There's something going on behind the scenes. Something working away quietly that could be playing games with that person's heart and the connection between you. Ever noticed times when things seem to be cruising along nicely, then all of a sudden, that person buggers off without a word? Ever felt like something just didn't add up? Like there was some invisible energy chucking up obstacles where there used to be closeness? That's no accident, Cobber. The angels reckon there's an outside influence stopping this love from fully happening. Could be a person, a thought planted in that person's head, or even energetic patterns that are making them hesitate. What's clear is that this interference ain't natural. And here's the truth you need to get your head around. The barriers we find in love aren't always on the surface. Sometimes they're sneaky shadows, inner habits that person might have picked up over their life. Thinking they don't deserve to be happy, scared of committing, or even feeling like they owe someone something emotionally. Holding them back without them even knowing. But there's something even more interesting going on. The angels are showing me that this person's missing you, thinking about you more than they let on. And even when they try to go their own way, something always drags them back to how they feel. They try to tell themselves it's better to move on, that they should ignore what they feel, but deep down, there's a constant stoush going on. Now, before we keep going, write in the comments. I smash all the barriers that are stopping my true love to call on that energy and start scattering the forces trying to stop this meeting of souls. The angels want you to know that nothing happens by chance. If this message has found you, it's because you need to get something straight. True love ain't fragile, but it often needs protecting from the energies trying to twist it. But how do you spot these influences and stop them from mucking things up? The angels are showing me 3 telltale signs that could show if something or someone's playing games with this connection. Sudden changes in behavior. If this person seems to be all loved up 1 minute and then buggers off without a reason, it could be a sign that outside forces are messing with their thoughts and feelings. Unexplained fear and worry. Even though they've got strong feelings for you, this person might be scared of the future, can't make up their mind, and even have an emotional block stopping them from giving it a go. Direct interference from others. Friends, family, or even someone from the past might be planting seeds of doubt and chucking up roadblocks to keep this person away from you. If you're recognizing any of these signs, know that the angels are on your side, helping you find the truth and bring clarity to this situation. But that's not all. There's something massive about to go down. The angels are cooking up a ripper of a move that could change everything between ya. Something's gonna come out. Something that this person hasn't had the guts to admit yet. And when that truth comes out, the choice will be in your hands. Ready for what's coming? G'day, Lightseeker. The angels are still whispering messages about this connection. And there's something you need to know. This person isn't just missing you. They're coming face to face with truths they can't ignore anymore. But there's something even stronger happening behind the scenes. Ever get the feeling the universe was trying to show you something, but in a sneaky way? Like certain signs keep popping up, trying to grab your attention? All right, mate. Here's the next bit translated into Aussie lingo. The angels reckon this person's been getting signs like that. And get this, their heart's playing up something fierce. They reckon something's not right, that they've made some wrong turns, that maybe they pulled away for reasons that don't make a skerrick of sense anymore. But then, why is there still a barrier? Before we crack on with this message, if you haven't already, go on and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep making the good stuff for you. Now, back to it. What the angels are spilling now is that this person's caught in a tangled web of outside influences. Could be a promise, a fear, or even someone holding them hostage in an emotional lockup. And you might be scratching your head thinking, what can I do about all this? The answer's simpler and more powerful than you think. You gotta aim your energy nice and deliberate to break those invisible ropes. 'Cause heaps of the time, those outside influences feed off fear, doubt, and not feeling too flash about yourself. But what if I told you this person's battling those feelings right now? The angels are showing me this person's been dreaming about, yeah. And they're not your run-of-the-mill dreams. They're ripper memories. Feelings coming back to life. Pictures bringing back all the stuff they've been trying to bury deep down. And every time they dream about you, every time they see a sign that reminds them of you, their heart goes off like a frog in a sock. So what's it gonna take for this person to finally snap those chains and do something about it? There's something bloody important that needs to come out. The angels are sorting out a meetup. Something's about to go down. A moment when this person can't run away from the truth anymore. And when that happens, it'll be today for the big decision. Ready to find out what the angels have to say about this moment? G'day, Lightseeker. The angels are showing me we're getting to a crucial moment in this yarn. What looked miles away before is now coming up real fast. There's an unseen shuffle going on around you, getting the scene set so the truth can finally come out. But before we go any further, chuck this mantra in the comments. I'm cutting all ties and letting true love do its thing. This simple act's got a fair bit of clout, because it gives you energy a boost and clears the way for the outside hassles to lose their punch. Now, back to the message. The angels reckon this person's missing you like they never thought they could. They might not spill it, might try to hide it even from themselves, but not having you around has turned into a weight they're lugging around every day. And there's something even more important. This person's hearing a call from within. Maybe you've copped some signs of it yourself. A thought out of the blue, a name that pops into your head, dreams that seem so real they leave you feeling crook when you wake up. These are ways of connecting spirit-wise, showing that their feelings are getting stronger, but there's something still holding them back. The angels are letting on that this person's in a pickle. There's an outside vibe, someone who's acting as a barrier between you, whether they know it or not. Could be family hassling, dud advice, or even just worrying what other people are gonna think. And here's where it gets important. True love always finds a way, but you gotta have the guts to face it head on. This person's scared stiff, scared of losing you, but also scared of giving it their all. Scared of what everyone else is gonna think. Scared they're not up to scratch for this love. But what if I told you that fear's about to get a kick in the pants? The angels are showing me something unexpected's gonna go down. Could be a chat, a meetup out of nowhere, or even a shock that'll make this person see what's really important. And at that point, they'll have to make a choice. But there's something you can do to beef up this connection. Chuck 888 in the comments, 'cause that number's got the vibration of changing things up and new beginnings. That energy helps clear the roadblocks and brings clarity to the whole kit and caboodle. The angels reckon the energy around this connection's changing. The resistance that was there before is getting weaker. The truth that this person's been trying to block out's getting impossible to ignore. And there's something even deeper going on. This person's twigging that the happiness they're looking for ain't where they've been trying to find it. They look around and reckon something's missing, and that empty space has a name. You. G'day, Lightseeker. The angels are still dropping me images of this person and what's happening behind the scenes of this connection. Right now, we're getting to the pointy, and there's something you need to get your head around about this shebang, something that could totally change the way you see this love and the vibes around it. This person loves you. That was never in doubt. But the angels are showing me there's a heavy vibe around them, an emotional weight that's stopping them from getting on with it. Could be a fear from the past, a promise they're stuck with, or even someone who's swaying their decisions, whether they're doing it on purpose or not. But listen up. That vibe hasn't got the same clout it used to. The angels reckon that barrier between ya is getting weaker. The control that influence had over this person's head ain't what it used to be. Something inside 'em is changing. They're starting to suss out everything that used to seem right as rain. Righto. Here we go, Cobber. The next bit translated into Aussie. And you know why? 'Cause true love always finds a way, mate. Even if this person's been trying to ignore how they feel about you, even if they've been trying to move on and build a new life, even if they've convinced themselves that keeping their distance was the best thing to do, none of it's worked. Their heart's still calling out for you. But now comes the most important bit. What happens next hangs on a moment of truth. Before we go on, chuck this mantra in the comments. True love's coming my way free as a bird. By doing that, you're switching on that energy and beefing up your connection to the truth. Now listen up good and proper. The angels reckon this person's about to be put on the spot and made to make a choice. The universe is sorting out a time when they can't run away anymore, when they gotta face their own feelings and decide once and for all what they want out of life. But there's a real important catch you gotta know about. This moment's gonna be a test. This person's gonna be faced with something unexpected that'll make all their doubts, all their fears, come out of the woodwork. And that's when it all gets sorted. Either they give in to this love and do what they've been putting off, or they let that outside influence keep calling the shots. But there's one thing the angels want you to understand from the get-go. That decision ain't just up to them. You've got a ripper of a say in all this too. Your energy field, your thoughts, your plans. It all plays a part in how this connection pans out. If you keep feeding the doubt, the fear, the not feeling too flash about yourself, that energy gets to this person and makes it even harder for him to make a call. But if you decide to trust, cut ties with the past, and let this love run its course, the energy changes. What the angels want you to do now is dead simple, but powerful as all get out. Stop waiting and start letting things happen. Let this person come to you when they're ready. Let the truth come out without any pressure or worries. Let the universe line everything up in its own good time. 'Cause something big's about to happen. And when that moment rolls around, you'll see that everything that's happened up till now was part of a plan bigger than you could have ever dreamed. But there's something even deeper you need to know before all that goes down. And that's exactly what the angels are asking me to spill. G'day, Light Seeker. The angels are showing me we're real close to the moment that's gonna change everything. So far, we've yarned about locked up feelings, outside mucking about, and the stoush this person's having with themselves. But there's something that hasn't been said yet. And that's what the angels want me to tell you now. This person already knows the truth. They've already sussed out how they feel about you. They've twigged that what you two have ain't your average thing, something you can't just swap out or forget about. The problem ain't not loving you, but being scared stiff of what'll happen if they do. But the universe is a smart cookie. The angels are showing me this person's about to be chucked into a situation they can't ignore. Something unexpected's gonna make them see that if they keep putting this decision off, they could lose you for good. And here's the most important bit. This moment's gonna be full on. Could be a chat where everything comes out. Could be a meetup, out of the blue. Could be something happening that makes them finally cop what's what. But one thing's for sure. They're gonna be forced to act, and at that point, there'll be no more excuses. The angels are saying this'll be their last chance to prove they're ready to fight for this love. Now before we crack on, chuck in the comments. I'm worth true love, and it's coming to me now. That bit of saying it out loud beefs up your energy and lets the universe line everything up so the truth comes out at the right time. Now I gotta tell you something real serious. You can't keep living waiting around. Yeah, there's a real deep love between you. Yeah, this person's missing you. Yeah, the universe is sorting out chances for everything to work out. But you gotta ask yourself, is this love making you stronger or weaker? 'Cause true love ain't made of never-ending doubts, empty promises, or waiting for something that'll never happen. True love's about being there, doing something about it, and having the guts to give it a go. And if this person really loves you, they'll have to show it. And the universe is gonna give that truth a bit of a test. The angels are showing me a cycle's coming to an end. You're about to move into a stage where the truth's gonna come out loud and clear. And when that happens, you'll have to be ready to make the most important call of this whole shebang. If this person comes to you feeling fair dinkum sorry, and ready to fight for this love, the angels will help you make a fresh start that's full of sunshine. But if they keep letting fear and outside forces call the shots, the angels will clear a new path for you. A path where you'll find someone who won't think twice about choosing you. Every day. All right, mate, here's the last bit. Aussie style. What's about to happen's gonna be a game changer. And when the truth comes out, you'll know exactly what to do. The question is, are you ready for the impact of that reveal? G'day, Light Seeker. The angels are showing me we're at the top of the climb in this yarn. What was hidden is now starting to come out. And there's something bloody important you gotta hear before it all goes down. This person doesn't just love, yeah, they feel your energy in every nook and cranny of their being. And no matter how much they've tried to pull away, no matter how much they've put up a fight, there's a truth they can't deny anymore. You two are still connected. But there's a fair dinkum question that needs asking now. Will this person have the guts to get on with it before it's too late? Time's ticking away. The universe has already moved the chess pieces around and's given this person signs, clearer and clearer, that they gotta make a call. And while they're ummin' and ahin', you also need to ask yourself something real important. What do you truly want for your heart? The angels reckon this connection's got a purpose. But you can't keep living waiting forever for someone who hasn't had the guts to bust out of the chains holding them back. If this person really wants to be by your side, they'll have to show it. With actions, not just feelings they keep bottled up. And you? Are you ready to make space for this love as long as it comes with honesty, respect, and giving it their all? The angels want you to know one thing. True love shouldn't be a game of waiting, but a two-way street of giving. If this person's meant to be with you, nothing and no one can stop it. But if they keep letting fear and outside mucking about call the shots, the universe will clear new paths for you so you can get the love you really deserve. Now, chuck in the comments. I pick the love that picks me. That's saying loud and clear that you're not going to settle for anything less than a love that's fair dinkum, two-way, and has no roadblocks. The angels reckon something big's about to go down. You can expect a dead set sign soon. Something that'll show, once and for all, if this person's got the guts to fight for this love. And when that happens, you'll have the answer you've been looking for all along. If this message hit the spot for ya, chuck in the comments. I pick what's best for my heart. Share your stories in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more gear like this. Thanks for watching, and see ya in the next video.